If you need one, look me up. You know I can hook it up. If you hustle like I hustle, let me show you got the thug it. Putting word like my dog. Give you freedom like my plug in. You know I got the plug, cause you know that I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I'm a thug.
When then he wanted to pay me, but I end up saying no. Give me another chance. Keep the money. I know I can do better.
Okay.
I'm like, keep the money, right? I don't want you to pay me and not book me anymore.
Exactly. That was going to happen.
So keep the money. I know I bombed there. No one clapped, right? So I think the thing about me is I take criticism well.
Okay.
So I always try to improve myself when people say, look, no, that is whack. Then I will tell them why. Tell me why so I can work on it. Right? If you just say that I'm whack because you don't like me, then fuck you. Right? But if you say I'm whack because of this, right? Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on this. Right? So you have a reason to call me whack.
Right.
If you call me whack because I fuck a bitch, then you know that's just personal vendetta shit. That's nothing to do with me as an artist.
Right.
You know? So my best performance, I would say, it was in this show called ETVD, like Enter the Void Deck.
Okay.
Right? I was already married, haven't been performing for a while, taking care of my kids and stuff. So my friend, I did a dope collaboration with this guy. It was like, dude, we gotta do this song, man. We gotta do this song, right? It was the first time that everyone in the venue sing along with the song. I didn't know that I have such a catalog, like such a hit in my catalog. So when I was performing it, everyone was singing the chorus. Everyone was like ad-libbing the. Now they ad-libbing my verse, right? So I no longer perform with my ad-lib. So they were ad-libbing my verse, right? So I was like, holy shit! Like I have goosebumps after that. I damn near. To be honest, I cried in the toilet after that. I'm like,
I'm sure. Please. Wow. I'm surprised you waited until I'd have been fucking crying right there. Like, what?
Nah, man, like, I'm a gangster. I can cry in public.
Exactly. Shit. I look as gangsters, I think I'm the first to cry, especially when it comes to something like that. These are my fans. Like they listening to me enough to know my shit. That's emotional.
Yeah. So that is my best performance. That was like in 2012, I believe.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you before I get to my next question. What is this behind you, Battle Axe Global?
Battle Axe Global is actually a global collective of artists of all forms. That's why like artists of all forms is their slogan.
When you say artists of all forms, you mean musician or
musician, DJ, MMA fighters, BMX riders, tattoo artists. So it's artists of all forms, like graffiti artists. Yeah. So we are a global collective. The chapter started off in Canada, right? Then it spread to the United States. It spread to Europe. It's spread to Asia. So I'm the only active member in Singapore. But in Asia, there is a active chapter in Thailand. So why I'm always going to Thailand for music projects because they like what I'm doing. And then they always pay me to go there to do music project with them.
Oh shit.
So I never paid to go to Thailand.
Okay, I remember. I remember you came here doing some concerts, some shows. Was it a part of Battle Axe Global?
Yeah. It's not a show. It's to do to conceptualize a song. So from production to recording to music video. However, the funny shit is, past few music video attempt did not materialize because the guy that I'm gonna just say his name, Willie, didn't plan it properly. Right? So and the videographer fuck up.
Damn.
Like 3 times. Like But every time we fuck up, we learn from it. Like,
So what do you think the main issue was? Just not having a personal assistant or somebody to bring all the things
no,
together?
yeah. No, he's just doing everything himself.
That's the problem. He
Right?
wearing too many hats, and we
Yeah.
only have a certain amount of energy. This is what a lot of creative people problem is.
Yeah, but like this year is different. This year he have a right-hand man,
Okay.
and this guy's amazing.
Who just takes care of all the business.
Yeah. So I say, Willie, you are not good at planning. I'm sorry. I love you. You're not good at planning, right? You are good at making decisions. Just make decision. Let that motherfucker plan, right? So ask him to propose the plan to you. You choose the plan that you think is right. So make the decision. Let him plan, and it turned out great.
He's the businessman. He's the boss man, but he needs right-hand men. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
So this year I've seen, like, I went there for 5 days. Did 6 music video. I directed 3. I'm in 3. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, super efficient. Super efficient.
So give me a little bit more context of this. The music, who are the artists? Like, you're the part that you're involved in, you're bringing your original music to the table, or you're writing?
I'm mostly on the hook.
Okay.
Mostly on the hook.
So who's making the music?
Willie.
Okay, Willie makes, and this music is played. Like, why? How would the BMX riders be involved? How would MMA be involved? Is it music that plays while they're performing, or how are these all?
I mean, okay. What they do is they just do charity, right? And then sometimes they do charity in a form of giving free tattoo.
Okay.
Sometimes they do charity, like when, like, the MMA fighter will donate his winning to charity. So
Okay.
yeah, so we are just trying to bring each other up to the next level.
Understood.
And then the more exposure we have, the more reach we have, right? So
Understood.
it's
Okay,
what
so
Battle X.
okay, artists of all forms that are contributing in some way.
Yeah.
Understood. All right. Now, again, I know what your inspiration was. I know, again, from you liking Michael Jackson to not being able to sing him anymore at a certain age to going over to rap. What do you find your favorite form of music is? And is your favorite style of music the kind of music that you predominantly do?
No, I still love Michael Jackson.
Okay. I asked the question the way I did for a certain reason, because you can be this kind of artist because this works for you, but you can listen to this shit.
Yeah. So I just, like, for me, Michael is
my candy cane.
Yeah, go ahead. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So for me, Michael Jackson is always my go-to if I have nothing to listen to.
What's your favorite Mike song?
Oh, right now?
Period.
Period. Right now? Okay. It was before this particular song. It was Billie Jean.
Okay.
But after I heard this song, right, this is now my favorite song. It's called "Someone Put Your Hands Up." Listen to it. It's amazing.
Someone put your hands up.
Out. So it's about him being vulnerable and just asking someone to put their hands out to help him.
Oh, really?
Amazing. Oh my God, I still got goosebumps just remembering the song.
Now I'm gonna stream it after we talk.
Yeah.
Someone Put Your Hand Out. Michael Jackson. Okay.
Might not be on Spotify, I don't know why, but you can look for it on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Now, your favorite style of music is disco? Like pop? Oh.
Michael's the king of pop, man.
I know, right? I know. As I'm saying it, I was like, that, because I mean, come on. this motherfucker, like he did everything. So I like so when I
No, yeah, I mean, he literally have like, if you listen to the Invincible album, right? It is still timeless because some of those arrangements are still being used today,
absolutely,
right? So I'm
absolutely.
like, he is way ahead of his time.
I think my favorite Mike song was Dirty Diana.
Really?
I don't know why. I mean, musically, I would say there was something about damn, what's the song? Out, no, not
Oh,
don't stop. Oh my God, don't stop till you get enough.
that's
What
it.
the fuck? I mean, when I listen to how it's good, I mean, because I got a series called The Right Hustle, and I talk about the construction of the I try to separate the actual beat from what was placed on top of it melodically by the vocalist. And if I could separate the music from what the artist does on top of it, and I'll still dance, I mean, to me, that's crazy. To because you never know which came first. You never know if the artist had a melody and then somebody just followed it, or
Yeah.
if they had a track and then he just laid nothing. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I mean, first of all, what do you say? Like, yeah, get up and I will start up. But the music, dun,
I
dun,
love it. I love it.
dun, I mean, just it's just such a. I think that's why I said disco because it was such a. It reminded me of Dinah Summers for some reason. It took me back. These are people before. This is before our time, for real, for real. Like we appreciate them a little bit, when we got older. But this wasn't what we grew up on, right?
Yeah.
But just to listen to the quality of musicianship, the craftsmanship.
Oh, Michael's a genius.
I mean, I like
Hands down, man.
I like Dirty Diana because I like the melody. I know your every move, so take your weight off of me. Like he was
Yeah.
very like you could tell he was
Yeah.
in that song,
Dude, like,
right?
like even Stranger in Moscow, even Remember the Time, even
Oh, that's one of my
what?
all-time classics. I forgot about that one.
Remember the Time?
Do,
Oh,
do, 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 do,
oh shit. Like, how did he, like,
Man,
from the intro to the outro, like how it down to the alley, tap tap tap,
the
like
ad-libs.
how the fuck,
As an artist how much time, sorry, fucking Candy. As an artist how much time and attention you put into placing your fucking ad-libs.
Yeah.
After you already wrote the music and you laid your main vocals, you gotta take a hat off, put another hat on as to the placement of where. Who knows? Who knows when he came up with that? But it was placed at the right place. It felt right. I mean, what the fuck was going on? Those sweet memories. Remember my baby? Do you? What the fuck? I completely
In the
forgot about that.
fall, after dark.
Do you? Do you? Do you? Oh man. So, man. And then it got acapella at the end. Remember the time.
Yeah, that is a close second to Billie Jean,
I know.
right?
Now I might need to change my order. I think my favorite song is Remember the Time and then Dirty Diana. Oh, Mike, rest in peace, Mike. Man. Okay. So the music that you put out right now, do you feel like it resonates with you the most?
Personally, yes.
Okay, okay.
Because for me, like right now, music is just an outlet for me to express myself.
Mhm.
Right? I'm not doing it for the money no more. I'm not doing it for attention. I'm just like, I just need a place where I can just be me.
Okay.
Just express myself. Like whatever I write is something that I want to vent.
Okay. So
So if it's just,
you wouldn't call yourself a hip hop artist, would you?
I'm a, like I've changed my title. Like I'm a full-time hustler who
Okay.
happens to rap, right? Who happens to do music, you know?
So would you say hip hop and R&B since
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can sing?
Hip hop and R&B, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Because the song we just did together,
Oh shit.
I mean, listen, as soon as I heard it, like it was that, but it was another one before this one too that I heard of you. And it was very like you're singing pretty much, even though it's not like a full on, it's kind of like a Drake-ish kind of thing,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like it's easy to love someone in the beginning. And
Yeah.
then you're singing the hook too. And so for me, I'm like, if I was to hear that on your album and then hear the next couple songs, would it be consistent?
Wouldn't say it will because like the latest one, Hustle and Motivate, right?
Uh-huh. Give me the
That
give
is
me, give me the hook of that.
the hook is simple. H&M, Hustle and Motivate. This what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're
lead and show the way.
you're talking,
H&M.
but there's
Yeah.
there's kind of a bop to it, right? So
Yeah.
I think it would match it up. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right.
Yeah,
So
but there's not a lot of singing, if you get what I
right.
mean.
It's a
Right?
right, exactly. To me, yeah, to me, I would say if I heard what is it? Never enough, never too much.
Yeah, never too much.
If I heard that, I would not like I would in my mind, I would think I wouldn't necessarily think that you were a rapper. You know what I'm saying? If I heard that alone, I would say he was kind of like a Drake-esque because you're not like a Bruno Mars in that motherfucker, but you're kind of like Drake will do a whole
Yeah,
situation,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it kind of I use him because he's kind of like saturated the market, but that's the kind of vibe I feel because it's a free flow kind of thing. So if you do H&M,
I will also use Tory Lanez as an example.
okay, Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
Is Tory Lanez he sings?
he sings.
Okay. I don't know a whole lot about Tory Lanez. I know the situation with him and Megan.
No, but like, before that situation, like
Okay.
like
Would you
like
consider
I will not I will for me, right? For
yeah.
me, I will not put a person and his art as the same entity, right?
Okay.
So that motherfucker, like I'm sorry to say, but like something like R. Kelly, I don't care what happens to him, he still make hits, right?
I mean, there's no I'm sorry. R. Kelly is probably
Like I still listen to Ignition, so you know what I mean?
when I think about it, I think he started off to me when I really got to know who he was, it was through 12 Play. I don't know if that was his first album or not, but he was a singer. Like that's my mind is telling me no, but my
Yeah.
body, like he was singing. And then he would rap sing or whatever. But man, I remember watching a concert that he did and the hits just never stopped. But he
Yeah.
would go from rapping to singing to rapping to singing. But I don't consider him like a Drake because he's a singer. Like he can sing, plus he got bars.
Oh yeah, he can sing.
Right?
He can sing.
So
Right? He's
it's a little, I don't know, maybe I gotta listen to
oh, and also fun fact, he ghostwrite for a lot of Michael Jackson shit.
I know he ghostwrite for a lot of artists. I didn't know that he also ghostwrote for Michael Jackson. Like this dude was insane. Look, people's character, who they are, the choices they make, their personal life. Who the fuck knows? Like even now, I'm learning more about you in this interview. I wouldn't have known it if I didn't ask.
Yeah.
But when you look at oh my God, like all right, can't nobody take away his level of talent. Can't nobody take away the quality of music he released, and I would never do
Without,
that.
yeah.
Same thing with Michael Jackson. Like that motherfucker, he was put through the ringer about some personal choices he may or may not have made in his life. But
Yeah.
that does not negate the fact that he has hits after hits after hits. One of the
And the fact that he influenced so many musicians.
even to this day, like a lot of people.
Yeah. Like for me, to be honest, perfectly honest, without Michael Jackson, I don't think I'll be here. Like I wouldn't be inspired to do music and shit.
I mean, just real talk. And even my inspirations would not be here because they were influenced by him. He was influenced by James Brown and several others, but one of his biggest influences, James
Brown,
Brown.
yeah.
Right. So this shit it's a thread. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do what you can, because somebody's going to be influenced by you. Somebody's going to be influenced by me. So the only thing
Yeah.
you need to do is focus on, like you said, your fish. Focus on, and then also figure out why you doing this shit. Like, all right, I'm doing it because it's an expression of myself now. Chasing money, you may not get that as much money as you want. You may not get as much fame as you want. But if you're compelled to share something, that is what you need to follow. Don't ask
Yeah.
why you're compelled. Figure out, like, yo, I'll do it. Like I'm compelled to share it. It's my story. So hopefully, me listening to the call, answering the call is reward enough. All right, now I don't even know if I want to ask this question because,
Go,
like
go,
me,
just ask.
well, like me, you've been doing this shit since before I met you. Are you where you've always wanted to be musically, or is it the fact that your motivation has changed where you wanted to be 5 years ago,
To be
maybe?
perfectly honest, musically, no. No, I was expecting myself to be touring and do that kind of thing. But as I progress, my focus shift, right? So like now I would say I'm just like I'm no longer doing music to
To make it.
yeah. I'm just doing music to just share my art with people. If it happened to like became viral, I will thank God for it, and I
Yeah.
get more gigs from it. I thank God. Like honest to God, like I still get like performances offer,
Okay.
but for me, I'm like, this is my rate. I'm doing $500,
Do you
per song.
do you have an agents, or are you like kind of like
No,
your
no,
own?
no, no. I do have my EPK, right? So everyone like, hey, I want to talk to you. So I just send it like my EPK. If you want me to perform, this is my rate.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We can't afford your rate. Then thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
I no longer try to negotiate. Like if they want to negotiate, yes, then we negotiate.
Okay.
But if you don't even want to negotiate, then you are not for me, right?
And what does success look like to you? And again, has it changed since your idea of releasing music or your motivation has changed? What does it look like to you? Period.
Success to me is just a mentality. It's no longer um quantifiable
Okay.
through material, right? So for me, success is I feel like I'm very successful now. I'm able to like generate income from 7 different like places, all legally. Like I have 2 kids, they are healthy. I have a loving and supporting wife. I live in a
Success all around. Everything you just said.
yeah,
Healthy
so like
kids, supportive wife.
yeah, and I live in a great beautiful condo. Yeah, I have wonderful circle of friends, although it's small, but they're wonderful. I
That's
don't
all
need
that
a big
matters.
circle. So yeah, like for me, like I'm successful. But if you ask me like, are you rich? I'm like, it's the fuck does that have to do with my success, right? Am I rich? Like what does the amount of money I have got to do with you? Right? Not saying that I'm rich, but I'm not broke. You get what I mean? Like
Right. So what or who motivates you the most?
who motivate? I would say I motivate me the most.
Mm,
Because like I told you, like from where I was in 2017 when when I first got released to where I am now, I have achieved and done so much, right? And then every time I feel depressed, I'll just look at what I've achieved and be like, damn, I've done so much. And there could be more, you know. I should be more. I should do more because like I've done so much, and yet I have not. I have I've not reached my peak yet. Like there's still more money that I can make. There is still more friends that I can make. There's still more people that I could reach out to, that is like the possibility is still endless for me. So I'm like, yeah, like let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Because what helped me motivate me is, at the end of the day, I'm always grateful for the people that I met and the opportunity that I get. And I end my day with this prayer specifically. Like, I pray to God that if I've done enough to be led into heaven, please take me. If not, give me another day to try. So if I wake up the next day, that means he want me to try more. He want me to do more. He want me to be more. So
Wow.
that's how I operate now. So when I wake
It's
up,
so powerful, Wayne.
yeah.
It's so powerful. I mean, I pray. I said, thank you. I say, thank you for giving me what I have. Thank you for keeping me safe. But I never thought about that. Please take me if I'm done. If not, give me another day.
Yeah.
Because we're always thinking we got more time than we do. We're always having this mentality that life is fucking long. But the truth is, if you
How many people you know look healthy, died the next day?
I know.
Right?
You know, and it's like, seriously, you can't take none of this shit for granted. Like, real talk. And I think that's probably I know you share fish with me, and fish, can I share that with
Yeah.
So guys, Wayne is a motivational speaker. Um, listen, he gets paid to do it, but he shared a little bit of wisdom with me, and he just gave me the go ahead to share with you guys, and the importance of, can I share it with everybody?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The importance of having a circle within circles, in terms to kind of like keep your balance, keep yourself intact, keep yourself in tune with yourself, keep yourself in tune so that you are aware of what you're putting out into the world and what you're letting inside of your world. And, you know, he has an acronym, which is FISH, and it stands for financial, intellectual, spiritual, and health. And I mean, I was taken aback to look at it because I'm an acronym girl myself. It's really important for us to think about ourselves in layers. You know, we're friends. To me, Wayne is my friend, but to Wayne's wife, Wayne is her husband. To Wayne's kids, Wayne is their father. So we have all these roles to play, all these hats to wear, and we're looked at and we're expecting different things from different people who play roles in our life. And because everything is so interconnected, we have to understand that we are pouring into them in certain ways and they're pouring into us in certain ways. And that it's important to know how a person is pouring into our lives. So if you separate these categories, you understand what role they're playing in your life. Another part he was saying was that it's really important for you to have certain people in your life. Look, of course, it's nice to be nice, right? But if you find that you're around somebody who is constantly taking from you, who is not adding to you, who is not bringing anything but pain and fucking suffering, then you have to do some serious evaluation. I call it temperature checking. Because if I check my temperature and every time you around me, you leave me fucking cold or too hot, we got a problem. That's how I think about it. But when I look at it, when I look at it in terms of, he said, you got to look at it like this. Are we learning together or are you bringing value to me? Either way, I got to walk away on a plus. Because if I'm always walking away from you feeling like I'm in a deficit, then again, some evaluation has to happen, or my health, mental, emotional, physical, is going to suffer in the long run. And the more we become aware of the role people in our lives, we become aware of how they're actually affecting us. And we're not like depressed and not knowing why. Everything has a why. Your job is
everything has a why. If you ask enough why, you will find that at the end of the day, it's a deficiency within yourself. It could be self-control, it could be self-love, it could be lack of knowledge, it's always us that is the problem, right? But it's up to us to fix that problem. Right?
And sometimes people are put into our lives to help us turn a magnifying glass back towards ourselves. So and that's another thing I learned. Even though your answer to you, it will appear as the problem, but your answer may come in the form of something that seems external from yourself. The end result should always be internal investigation. That is the point of a fucked up relationship, marriage, job, jail, friendship, whatever it is. I don't want to get too specific, but you know what's going on in your life, whoever's watching this. And again, the answer is not the cause of it. The answer is the effect of it. So now I'm in charge of how I deal with this area that has just been highlighted, a cheating spouse. And I'm writing a book now called Hey Mister, and I highlight the differences between a lot of men and women. We're in 2023, right? So we're in a day and age where the idea of feminine and masculine being segregated is there's a lot of scrutiny. Like he said earlier, Wayne, your father figure knew that you didn't have a mother figure in your life and the importance of it, the importance that role plays. So he understood. But so many of us now are finally actually starting to understand there is no 100% masculine. There's no 100%. Everything is interconnected. It just depends on to what degree. And so my book is highlighting the importance of relationships and learning the role that we play. If I'm 80% masculine, then I'm looking for this in a partner. And so usually there are traits in which a masculine dominant energy exhibits. And so a lot of times men are deemed to be cheaters. Can they be loyal? Is monogamy a choice for a man, right? I ask these questions in my book because I think a lot of us, we don't understand. We don't understand each other. We don't understand the relationship. We don't understand ourselves. But the point is to ask questions.
Yeah.
Get the fuck in there. Why am I doing these things? Why did I do that? Why did I cheat on that person? Why did I lie to that person? Like how earlier, as an example, before we started our interview, I know I'm rambling, when Wayne was talking about being in a relationship, and if you don't have a supportive partner who understands your dream, who trusts you, because this could be another reason why they are distrustful of you. Past behavior. If you've cheated in the past, if you lied in the past, if you've been secretive in the past for whatever reason, now you have their fucking antennas like this. And they're constantly trying to find out what you're hiding. So of course, they are not relaxed around you and they come across as being possessive or controlling or insecure. Now, as their partner, how do you act? How do you respond to a person who has all these fucking defenses up? Do you look at them as being, damn, like you paranoid ass motherfucker? Or do you look at that and say, somebody must have hurt my baby in the past? Damn, it's fucked up. I wish that never happened to you, but how can I ease your pain? How can I ease your mind? How can I stop that shit from being so on fire so that now you on E every time I say something, you checking my phone, you fucking putting the tracker on my shit. Like, how can I help you? I need a helpmate. And enlightened partner who is really looking for success in a relationship will figure out how they can help their partner. Not try to tell them, partner, you fucked up, you need therapy, you got a problem, you need to fix this shit on yourself, or cheat on them because their partner is insecure. So there's ways in which we can help each other. And I like the fact that you say you motivate yourself and you are your biggest motivation, because again, everything is here. Everything starts with us. I get up in the morning because of me. The moment I get up in the morning because of you, and then you stop acting right, now my whole fucking motivation is off. Now I'm off.
Yeah.
But I got to stand on security, and the best form of security and foundation is always something that nobody else can knock from under you. So you being that rock, you can solidly build upon it so that other people don't have to show up perfect in order for you to act right.
If you need one, look me up, you know I can hook it up. If you hustle like I hustle, let me show you got the thuggin'. Wouldn't worry like my dog, if you freedom like my plugin. You know I got the plug, cause you know that I'm a thug. I'm a thug.